Today we're going to review how to mobilize your neck at home on your own. This can be great for people who have general neck stiffness. Perhaps you've been diagnosed with cervicogenic dizziness, cervicogenic headaches, really any symptom that goes along with the neck, you have a restriction in movement. So what we're going to utilize today is a strap. You could also use a belt from your pants, or if you don't have something like that, you can utilize just the edge of a towel or roll that towel up to make it kind of a similar thickness as a belt and utilize that accordingly. Now, towels can be a little bit thicker, so oftentimes it's a bit better to utilize a belt or a strap like the one I have here. There's three movements we're going to work through today. First with flexion, then extension, then rotation. The goal here is to have pain-free range of motion and improving this range, along with the mobilizations, the adjustments or manipulations that are going on through your treatments, and muscle work as well. Now, if we're going to go into flexion, let's do an example here utilizing C2, which is the second vertebra from the very top of your neck. You're going to find that point as prescribed by your healthcare provider, or if you have a good attunement with your body, you might notice the points of restriction yourself. So for flexion, we're going to go ahead and put that band and strap right around the spinous process, the pokey part of your second vertebra from the top, or just your upper neck at this point. Arms in front of us, and we're going to tuck down, holding at the very bottom for 3 seconds. Now, important to note, first I'm actively moving, so I'm going as far as I possibly can with flexion, and in the very end, I'm providing a bit of an overpressure to get to that next little range. This should never be sharp or stabby or marked increase of pain. If that's the case, stop immediately and make sure you talk to your healthcare provider. This is just to get a little bit of achiness and push that range slightly further in a slow, safe manner. So again, go as far as you can actively, and then give yourself a little bit of overpressure, not causing injury anywhere else in your body, and hold that for 3 seconds, like so. Next exercise will be extension. Extension is tilting your head backwards. So we're going to make that same contact on the C2 vertebra, close to the top of the neck. We're going to extend back and then pull forward. So when I pull the band or the belt forward, that shifts that vertebra anteriorly or forward, which allows the vertebra on top of that to glide backwards into extension better. So keep my spine nice and neutral, tilt back as far as I can, and then provide that glide. Now you want to make sure you're kind of in line with where your chin is. Okay, we don't want to be tilting back that way, but pulling downwards, that's not going to provide us the benefit we need. So kind of glide together and then pull forward, holding for 3 seconds. Next one's going to be rotation. This might come in handy with shoulder checking, post whiplash, just general health and wellness here. So if I want to go to left rotation, I'm going to be switching my arms up here. Right hand's going to be down low, pulling that vertebra downwards or anteriorly. And then my left hand is going to be over on the right side of my head. I'm going to put this just around my ear, just slightly below the ear. We don't want this to cause a jaw issue. If you already have jaw tenderness, be cognizant of that. You might change around the position a little bit, but you're also not going to be strangling yourself. So I'm going to turn as far as I can to the left and then provide a little bit of overpressure as I hold for 3 seconds and then come back to neutral. And go as far as I can and then pull, hold it for 3 seconds. The entire time, this other hand on the downside is pulling forward to help glide anteriorly and to open up that rotation. Now if I want to switch sides, go into my right rotation. Grab that right hand over to the left band. Left hand pulls downwards. I rotate to the right and then provide that overpressure for 3 seconds. So go through each of these ranges of motion or the ones that you're specifically restricted in. Flexion, extension, left rotation, right rotation, holding for 3 seconds at the end of each of these. You're going to do about 10 reps per side or until you feel that freedom of movement start to improve. Doing this twice a day for the most part, unless otherwise prescribed by your healthcare provider. Enjoy.